What is up, vinyl community? This is my second video that I'm filming. If you watch the other one, you'll see that same hoodie, same crappy lighting. But since I was set up to making the last video, I figured I would just do a new arrivals video quickly. Didn't really get organized for this, but I realized I made a new arrivals video recently, and there was a few things that I forgot, and then I've picked up a couple of things since. I don't know actually if I've done a good job of getting them all together, because there may be some hanging around elsewhere, but I just wanted to quickly go through these just to show what it is that I've picked up. So I don't think I showed all these. This is new stuff that I've gotten. So Mysticism of Sound is the Nat Birchall kind of Sun Ra tribute. And this, I really urge you to check this out. I posted it on Instagram. This is on his own label, Sound Ancient Archive, I believe. And this is not heavy, or, well, it is heavy in the sense that it's deeply moving music to me, and I urge you to check it out. It's not like the Sun Ra heavy free stuff. It's all original music. This is the second. There's the Sounds Almighty. This is the follow-up to that by Nat Birchall. This is him doing reggae. Nat Birchall meets Al Breadwinner, Upright Living. Great records, both of them. I didn't know about these other ones. So this is Vin Gordon, who is a trombone player, I believe, who also plays on those records. And then this is also Nat Birchall and Al Breadwinner. So if you like those other ones, you'll like this. And this is, I guess, his own label as well, but for the reggae stuff is Tradition Disc. So Vin Gordon, this is a great one. This one I need to listen to more. I didn't connect with it as much, but this is a Tradition Disc, Tradition Disc in dub. So this is kind of the dub version of it, but it's the same dudes. I picked up this. Silly, I didn't know that the Tone Poet was coming out. I think I might have posted this on Instagram. People were like, oh, Tone Poet's coming out. I might get the Tone Poet at some point to compare. Actually, I'm kind of curious how this is a 90s Japanese pressing of this Jackie McLean It's Time sounds. I'm not the pickiest with like, I'm not an audiophile. It's all about the music for me. So, but I grabbed this. This was back in the summer, so maybe I have shown that. I don't know. It's probably in June or July. I don't know if I showed this. I might have, but this is an RCI title, Evolution's Blend, Billy Robinson. I was really happy to find this. I collect not all RCI because it's not all desirable, but the desirable ones, the jazz records that are good. I have quite a few, but definitely missing a few. This one's recommended, Billy Robinson, Evolution's Blend. The store here where I bought this actually has a label called Return to Analog, and they did just do a reissue of this in the past couple of years. So if you want a cheap way of hearing it, you can go that route, Return to Analog. The record store is Au 33 Tours. They sell them on their website as well. It's a Shopify-based website where they've put up their inventory online, which as a way to get through during these in 2020 with COVID. I didn't have a copy of this. I've never heard it. Well, I mean, I've probably heard clips of it, but John McLaughlin, Extrapolation, classic, cheap heat. So look forward to digging into that. I just grabbed that yesterday, actually. I grabbed this one at the same time. Had never seen this. Ornette live at Prince Street, Friends and Neighbors. This is on Flying Dutchman, original pressing. Look forward to checking that out. This is one of my favorite finds of the past, month, and this is cheap heat, in my opinion. Not a record you see often, because it's like a compilation, I guess, of stuff recorded in '75 by Ahmad Jamal, but released on 20th Century Fox Records in 1980. And this is Genetic Walk, and this is fire. It's funky. It's grand. It's highly produced stuff, but it's really good. You have Richard Evans production on here. And I don't know, I don't usually know. Calvin Keys plays on one of the songs, which is not actually my favorite song. Harvey Mason plays drums. It's different artists depending on the track, because I don't think these were all from the same session. But either way, you can check out some samples online. There's actually one track at the beginning was sampled, I think, by Primo, or maybe by a bunch of people. But I was thrilled. I took the chance on that. Not really much of a risk for what it costs, but I was really digging it. I put some clips on my Instagram stories. If you saw those, you may, I got a lot of comments saying, what is this? Cadet record. This is a second pressing of this Eddie Fisher quintet, the third cup. Just like some good funky soul jazz from the early 70s. I think this is early 70s. Yeah, on Cadet it should be. But it could have been late 60s, but I didn't have any Eddie Fisher. This is, it's okay. It's enjoyable. And but it's not like mind blowing or anything. He has another record that I would like to get one day as well. Who else plays on this? Paul Jackson on bass. Eddie Fisher is a guitar player. If you're not familiar, I didn't mention that. Yeah, I don't know any of the other artists, but from 1969. So yeah, right on that border. Instrumental stuff. This I haven't listened to yet. Grabbed this last week. Hip Elegy by Joachim Kuhn on MPS. This is some fusion. I say I'm not into fusion. I enjoy it. I don't need a ton of fusion. So hopefully I'm going to enjoy this one with Alphonse Mouzon, Teramaso Hino, Nana Vasconcelos, Philip Catherine. So some artists I like there. This was sealed, although it has a clipped corner. I posted this. Melon Tim, just classic soul music from the early 70s on Stax. Discovering that's new to me. I've seen the cover, but had never, found a copy. I'm actually missing a record somewhere now that I think about it. I don't know where it is. A reggae record. This is good. Still has the price tag on it. Phil Woods, Musique du Bois, on Muse with Jackie Byard, Richard Davis, Alan Dawson. That's dope. This one also still has the price tag on it. It's a horrible way to hold that. Byard, Hersey, and the Year of the Year. This was recommended. A few people had posted this. Also fusiony, but people recommend. It's a $3 record. Why not grab it? Have not spun it yet though. Too many new arrivals. This is another RCI with also a generic cover, but a different one than the Billy Robinson. I don't know who this guy is, so when I saw this, I grabbed it because I did see some musicians that I knew on here, but this is Herbie Spanier, and it has Claude Ranger on drums, who I know, Bernie Sineski on piano, who I know, Alvin Powell I've heard of, Michel Donato I've heard of on bass. So yeah, and it's a I've only listened to this once, but it's a straight ahead jazz affair, but it's a solid jazz date on RCI, which I like to collect, as I mentioned. This I just picked up, haven't spun it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Gilberto Gil Refazenda on Philips, some Brazilian vibes. Craig Harris, who you may know from the India Navigation record that he has. He doesn't have many records, but I grabbed this. It was cheap, wanted to check it out. Blackbone on Soul Note from a few years later. It's from 84, I want to say. 83. Homeland, or some of the song for the Psychedelic Souls. George Adams plays on here, who I showed in my last video. Donald Smith, who's Jimmy Smith's brother, I believe, on piano. Fred Hopkins on bass, and Charlie Persip on drums. So I'll dig into that. Another one I don't know, but I was happy when I saw it. I just picked this up yesterday. The Many Moods of Willie Mitchell. And I love this cover, really speaks to me. On High Records, the Canadian, original Canadian pressing. So that Memphis soul, this is instrumental, but you know, if you like Al Green and Peebles and just that Memphis sound, I'm assuming I'm gonna really dig this. And there's a record that I picked up, a reggae record, and I don't know where it is. I know too bad about that, but yeah, Augustus Pablo, original rockers. Where the hell did I put that? Anyway, that's it. Little stack of new arrivals, stuff that, you know, I picked up in the past few weeks since my last video, or stuff that I've just forgotten to share, or maybe I already did share it. Hope everyone's out there. If you're digging, hope you're being safe and finding good stuff. There's always online, but you know, we love to get out and get our fingers dirty. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace.